Good stuff to check out in the movies this weekend, but for now, let's check in with Bob Bosold over at Wax to get our Friday Ag News. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, Leanne, and it is a beautiful morning out there. Isn't it? That people say, why do you get up so early in the morning? Because of mornings like this, before everybody gets out and ruins the fresh snow.
Yeah, very true. I was the one who ruined the fresh snow in my apartment parking lot this morning.
Well, it's got to be done. It's just nice we can see it before it happens. But it's a beautiful morning out there. Let's take a look at what's going on this Friday morning, shall we? U.S. Agriculture Secretary Tom Vilsack coming back to western Wisconsin next week. On Tuesday morning, he'll be in Fountain City to join AgriCapture, Columbia Grain International, its subsidiary, Enrich Foods. His visit will be at a local mill that is processing climate-branded commodities to show how projects under the USDA's Partnership for Climate Smart Commodities are creating new dollars for farmers using climate-smart and sustainable farming practices. February milk production in Wisconsin and across the country was up in February. In Wisconsin, up 4% from a year ago to just over 2.5 billion pounds. Now, that total was helped because, of course, this February had an extra day. It was leap year. It is leap year, I guess. But we also saw production per cow in the state was up to 2,015 pounds. 80 pounds per cow more than last February. In the top 24 milk-producing states, February milk production was up almost 2.5% to 17.4 billion pounds. Production per cow was also up across the country, averaging 1,955 pounds, 58 pounds more than a year ago. Now, total U.S. milk production, all 50 states last month, reached 18.1 billion pounds, about 2% more than a year ago. The top 5 milk-producing states continue to be California, Wisconsin, Texas, Idaho, and New York. A just-released study conducted by 32 food and agriculture groups and called Feeding the American Economy report shows how much the food and agriculture secretaries really mean to our U.S. economy. It shows the total economic impact of those sectors grew by almost 12% and is now worth $9.63 trillion. That's up 20% from a similar study back in 2020. A closer look at the study finds almost 49 million jobs are involved in the industry. That's up about 20% from the 2020 report. Wages now for the industry, $2.77 trillion. That's 34% more than 4 years ago. And taxes paid by the food and agriculture industry are now up to $1.25 trillion, 37% more than the 2020 report. So again, as we say, thank a farmer. Well, more than 900 miles of roads and county forests in 24 counties are going to be improved this year. That's because Governor Tony Evers and the Department of Transportation are providing over $320,000 for the project. The majority of the funding will go to counties in northwest and north central parts of the state. Now, to get some of that money, those roads must meet some minimal design standards, be located in a county forest, be part of the county's forest use plan, and be open and used for travel and not part of any county, state, or town road system. Let's go to the market board where, well, it just wasn't a good day for markets yesterday. Now, in the day trade, we saw that corn and beans were up a little bit, but overnight they're down. July corn down 3 cents at $4.51. The wheat down 3 at $5.59, and the soybeans down 13 overnight at $12.12. Yesterday, beans at this time were $12.30 a bushel. Dairy markets, the trend continues. End of the week, they just dropped. Barrel cheese down 2.5 cents. The blocks down 5 1/4. Butter at $2.82 a pound, down 1 3/4 cents. Same story for Class 3 futures. The March price yesterday finished at $16.41. That's down 2. April back below $16, down 43 cents yesterday. And May was down 23 at $16.25 as prices were lower all the way out through December. So, Leanne, that's where we are on a beautiful Friday morning.
Yes, and I got to ask you, did you make your March Madness bracket?
Yeah, I did, and they're not very good already.
Did yours get busted with that upset?
Oh, mine got busted with more than that upset. I picked one, but you never get them all right. I saw one guy, though, was ready to pay. He's going to pay somebody $1 million. That'll never happen. but somebody $1 million if they get them all wrong.
Oh man,
Yeah, and
must be
so-
Monopoly money.
Well, yeah. Well, some people have they got that kind of money to throw away.
I know,
More
right?
power to them. But boy, oh boy. See you tomorrow. Let's
Yep.
see. I will see you in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, have a good one.
Bye bye.